since the discovery of gunpowder has the world wondered over the ability of man to create such an agent of destruction. There is the target. First you see a blinding flash, then comes the hemispherically shaped cloud that expands rapidly just behind the initial pressure wave. After the smoke clears, the characteristic mushroom cloud begins to form and shoot skyward. The first phase of the bomb burst produces the effect of an exploding derby hat, where the outside edge of the rim outlines the outermost front of the pressure wave at that instant. The cloudy rounded portion of the hat results in what known as the cloud chamber effect.
A nice bright flash in the distance, pass through you in an instant, vicious like the scream of an infant, crashing through your city like an epidemic. Black rain dripping from the drain, flames licking up the steel plains. The shrills of the slain wane like a swooping crane, moving through the souls of the dead like a lonesome train. My thoughts is on an Nagasaki bomb, trying to fathom how we got from Adam and Eve to the Eve of the atom. Grab your magnum, the screams of madness fill the breeze like leaves when that capsule hit the ground like Christopher Reeve. The Trinity, the minute he glimpsed infinity in the equation, his heart started racing from the method dream. Or was it of the dream he'd seen a master races? Cadavers, acid, bass, and flashes grafted to your faces. Ain't it something that your work could just burn to nothing, turn to dust in minutes with the push of a button? Fish are swimming up the shore, you boarding up the storefront. The heat waves are coming, I ain't talking about a warm front. It's 4 horses charging out the sky towards your naked eye. The righteous cease to fight it while the wicked aim the mortars high. The more that I explore this corridor of life, I'm sure that there's no water, the door in the corners. I already saw the hole, the door behind. The gift of gab added to a skewed normal mind. The master cracks is quick to keep the sick and weak and sheep in line. The first shall be first and the last shall be cast. Broke, white, and lower class, so the world can kiss my fucking ass. We realized that the atom could be weaponized, so we devised a plan to cheat and terrorize. The sheer size of the blast had us mesmerized, so get wise, the apocalypse is on the rise. We realized that the atom could be weaponized, so we devised a plan to cheat and terrorize. The sheer size of the blast had us mesmerized, so get wise, the apocalypse is on the rise. Hitting you off with that nuclear cape, or a plan to end all so that we all meet or make a suicide with those guns that made us feel safer. Blow the ink off the page, turn the ink into paper. Well, what about the paper? Well, now it's just ash blowing in the wind from a nuclear blast. Now the human race is just a thing of the past, so it's in transmission, no more broadcast. Dropping bombs on nuclear families, that's just how they roll. Turn your city to Chernobyl or Bikini Atoll. No place to take shelter cause the shelters are full. Now the world is just a desert filled with wandering souls. Any vapor in the air has been turned into flames, where people have numbers instead of names. Air is sucked from faces that are covered in shame. There's nothing quite like going out with the bang. Just a few bad manners from the sickle and hammer. It causes Star-Spangled Banner to drop more than bad grammar. Causing pandemonium with some potent plutonium. In and out to uranium can blow up a whole stadium. Thanks to the weapons that these countries hand off. Had to start for centuries in the Mexican standoff. Boom, bitty, bye-bye, said it's time to die. So put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. So we devised a plan to cheat and terrorize. The sheer size of the blast had us mesmerized, so get wise, the apocalypse is on the rise. We realized that the atom could be weaponized, so we devised a plan to cheat and terrorize. The sheer size of the blast had us mesmerized, so get wise, the apocalypse is on the rise. Every night while people lie asleep, are safe in the dreams. Are you burning up these streets, trying to hold back the screams? With a sad song and a Metropolitan Theme. My thoughts are all morbid like a homicide crime scene. Self-destruct sequence with the suicidal tendencies. My soul's been torn to shreds, hand you the threads like could you mend it? Please, I sit with myself and I cynically complain to my multiple personalities that were clinically insane.
I'm turning dark into light when my mental strike the flip like Michael Burst. I curse storm, torrential on the mic. Sometimes it's like life is a suicide flight. Screaming mayday till it's payday, known to melee those I fight. I'm in the midst of this, burning urban verses with the frankincense. In layman's terms, you swarming like a vermin with an exorcist. The shit you spit is evidence, I'll blow your mind like 7 hits. I'm hungry as a horn, a border crossing hard in Mexicans. So feel the resonance as it shakes your chest and tits. All of your anatomy rapid, my cycle's active as a tab of acid. So slowly flowing out the open casket, smacking count with glasses just as fast as gases filled with matches. Flows is drastic, shows is massive, flows is passive, cause my dome is automatic like an addict with the Jones habit. I'm chasing rabbits down holes as my story unfolds. My book of life is looking like a sedative scroll. Sedatives making the lead that I hold heavy as gold, and the trigger won't pull. The bullets is blanks, the bullets is old. It's hard to give thanks in a world that's so cold. I race the sun myself and elevate with my soul. We're taking you to different places. It makes you spaceship. See the light fly, naked eyes and laces. I'm spitting shit that's shocking, biting foil with braces. Plot me on the block and stalking like a neighborhood rapist.
Every night while people lie asleep, are safe in the dreams. Are you burning up these streets, trying to hold back the screams? With a sad song and a Metropolitan Theme. My thoughts are all morbid like a homicide crime scene. Self-destruct sequence with the suicidal tendencies. My soul's been torn to shreds, hand you the threads like could you mend it? Please, I sit with myself and I cynically complain to my multiple personalities that were clinically insane. The shit's got me tripping like I just took shrooms. I can't believe the shit the mainstream consumes. Hip-hop's been doomed since a bunch of goons sat down in a room and thought of auto-tune. Rappers sounded tough over gay bar techno. People buy this shit and it gets respect. Though now I turn on the radio and I laugh my ass off. This shit blew up like a rocket blast off. So purchase, this is why we're alive. Without any fucking money, how you supposed to survive? The television tells me to buy a new car and get reconstructive surgery to look like a star. Buy some new clothes and get a shiny new nose. Grab a pair of Nikes and be one of the pros. So now you're feeding the media, you're fueling the masses. You're watching others' lives until yours passes. Think about how big the earth is and how high the rate of birth is. I just wanna scratch the surface. This may make you slightly nervous, but you serve no higher purpose. And in fact your life is worthless by the time that you have heard this. I have done the world a service.
As you breaking through the city, heart is aching, scraping penny system hitting, pumping middies. Problems many, it ain't pretty, bitching critic on your dome with no minutes on your phone. Homie, just know you ain't alone.
Every night while people lie asleep, are safe in the dreams. Are you burning up these streets, trying to hold back the screams? With a sad song and a Metropolitan Theme. My thoughts are all morbid like a homicide crime scene. Self-destruct sequence with the suicidal tendencies. My soul's been torn to shreds, hand you the threads like could you mend it? Please, I sit with myself and I cynically complain to my multiple personalities that were clinically insane.
You're going out on that stage a soda drink, but you're coming back a star. But it's not definite.
Yo, last night I was dreaming I was in a past life. Pitch black without no matches or a flashlight. It's been a minute, man, my mind ain't been acting right. It feels like this could be my last night. Last night I was dreaming I was in a past life. Pitch black without no matches or a flashlight. It's been a minute, man, my mind ain't been acting right. I'm a downward spiral, fighter pilot flying, smiling in the face of weight of violence. The world trying to live in silence. I'm making noise like a hot mic in a crisis. Television disfigurement. I'm winning, you defending against the viciousness as my penmanship slices. It's a test to be an individual when you're constantly faced with ridicule. Yo, I stand up for myself and knock them out like shots of Benadryl. It's the will of my soul coming through the speaker system, blowing fuses, living, thriving while inside surviving through the worst conditions. Disinterested in the lip service and images you worship. I can give a shit. I'm done struggling, done trudging, done beating down the dungeon. Those who step to me get fucking bludgeoned. I come correct, twisted like a rector sets. Yo, never seen a mess. Stick a missile in your dome so you won't forget. The sky's changing colors and the air is getting hot. Dust is floating on the horizon as the sick twist in the cot. And the rich are indifferent, burning flesh to offer God. And I'm enraged. I set the stage and tag the page and flood the pod. I'm rising to the surface now to walk among the tall. Yo, rise among the surface, walk the tall.
But you're coming back a star.
As I spit this lung, rhymes flash fast, burn your flesh like the sun. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. When this plot storm the shore like the rising tide. Sit back and relax, let it ease your mind. Like the bud smoke you blow, have you looking inside. It's a daily grind, just trying to survive. I got 5 on that dime, just make it right. I ain't trying to hear all the shit kids is talking. I walk in and like it's locked in my pocket. So stop it, this hip hop shit have your body flopping. So get your ass going, cop it. We not stop it all night, take flight and strike first. Let the truth hurt and burn. Yo, most can't swallow the pill and will still never learn. In your head like a perm, on your hands like a germ. Nowhere to turn, painted into a corner. Nothing left to do, nothing left to say. Son, I warn you, I bore the child poor as I press record and I split your gourd. You best praise the Lord, you best learn the score. Cause I tore through the floor, coming up from the underground. The thunder sounds loud when my rhymes connect and have you breaking your neck to try and brace for the next phrase that I spray. The whole place dripping, kid, I'm straight tripping. I'm ripping the page from out the cage, you straight slipping. As the plot thicken, as the plot thicken. This plot shit going straight to the top. Talk shit all you want, but you still give it thought. This plot shit going straight to the top. Talk shit all you want, but you still give it thought.
Mind span, open vent, shelter under circumstance, rib closed, broken nose on my phone, I suppose, open mic, free will, busting out with top skills, sleepless nights, fist fights, music's full of copyrights, this disease is full blown, busting out on microphones, what was hidden now is shown, running over road cones, there's no need to feel alarmed, you alone can do no harm, you heard what I said, I'm sick in the head, go and get your daily bread, never eat what I'm fed, spellbound, pushed around, everyone get on the ground, old school, new sound, can't you see what we found?
That's right.
These are the words of a man who died and was unfortunately resurrected. If insanity was an art form, then it surely was perfected. I lived my life somehow completely disconnected. If life is a bumpy road, well then I guess I was misdirected. Cruising down the back roads, completely unaffected. I walked through the valley of death, totally unprotected. Then show up on Satan's back porch without a warning, unexpected. And I overthrew heaven and hell, calm, cool and collected.
This plot shit going straight to the top. Talk shit all you want, but you still give it thought. This plot shit going straight to the top. Talk shit all you want, but you still give it thought.
kids. Go and tell your mama that you like it. I'm a role model for the white kid. My past is dark, the present's dim. My future's bright, my outlook's grim. Is it time to sink or swim? Opportunities knocking, just let him in. You flipped your lid, you're off your meds. You're losing it, kid, fell in the head. You're starting to crack, you're starting to slip. You're rolling off track, you're losing grip. The lights are on, but nobody's home. You're disconnected, no dial tone. It's almost over, it's gang control. The dimension's just too powerful. If you find life beautiful when you're on pharmaceuticals, they will find it suitable to lock you in a cubicle. The voice is now immutable, the voice is now immutable. Kicking simplistic linguistics, I lead a sadistic existence, resistant and distant. I won't stop for witnesses, cause I'm too damn persistent. I'm moving slow-mo psychotic, bicycle Lolo, I'm on it. Always pro bono with phonics, was spitting drofles hypnotic. Diablo Rojo demonic, the ghetto blast is sonic. Mainstream is also moronic. You're thinking no plot rotted, you're thinking no plot rotted. The orange bottle with the white lid, I'm a role model for the white kids. Go and tell your mama that you like it. I'm a role model for the white kid.
As the clock ticks, my thoughts is organized like a mob hit. MCs be thinking hip-hop is just for talking shit. You wanna sound loud and dope, then come around the crowd and choke. I wash your mouth out with soap. You couldn't match my speed with a pound of blow. I MC dropping seeds on the ground that grow. Police follow me with a mile of rope, but they couldn't stop my flow if they bound my throat. You wanna sequester my references, trying to track me like the IPD, mowing over pedestrians. The lessons that I speak is what your obsession being. Like butch lesbians wishing that they could shoot you in. You're dreaming like a piper rock, got you feeling. I ace the kind of test that the best get a C in. Believe it, like it was spoken by Jesus. You're fake like Chinese food getting made by Koreans. And it's the change of the seasons that I'm bringing, the heat that sizzles. I must admit my mental is a little bit of a riddle. I'm coming from a place where these kids pop tranks and got bass on their face while the cops got mace. Smoke, crank, and rob banks till there ain't nothing left. They know the ABCs are stealing Special K from the vet. I'm just a rambling vandal on Ambien, handling candy in the cell that they slam me in. Portrait of an American family kid. We worship mannequins while the famished vanishing. The rest of us have liver damage trying to pain manage. I'm passing through the earth with heaven in mind. I'm living in the real world like Eric Nice from the grind. It's that vision on a one-man mission. Blind from the moonshine, bright like nuclear fission. Meticulous, ridiculous raps have you suffering like syphilis. Lyric rendition, flinching you bitches. This is Hell's Kitchen. I'm bail sipping, swell like I'm sitting in jail. Flipping through my mail and they tell me I got no bail. Oh well, you can feel me like Braille. It's that vision villain busy building mountains out of molehills.
The orange bottle with the white lid, I'm a role model for the white kids. Go and tell your mama that you like it. I'm a role model for the white kid. Here's this idiot talking about the shit he gets. Shit he did pretty slick, way to stand on the radar, city kid. Here's another sadistic inner city statistic talking about his drugs and money being narcissistic. Take that shit you sell, now take that prison cell. Which weighs more than catching the bitches or a life in hell? Let's take those triple beams up against muffled screams of that gun that's in your mouth, cause now you're up it seems. That's how it goes, I suppose. You had plenty of choices, this the one that you chose. Now you're laying on the steel table with no clothes. Eyes closed, muscles froze with the John Doe tag on your toe.
an alien in Bethlehem. As I see feel approached by smoking fire from the north, the ghost pace the halls and lightly rap upon the door and sit down at the piano before tickling out the chords. Boredom has him contemplating to score some, looking like a Norseman, stinking and reeking from the foursome. Her gourd hung low with cigarettes on every breath. She let a man love her once, it ended when he left. And now the hickeys that simply exist upon her neck. Her children comb the yard for missing parts that make it falling off on the rocky entry. Diagrammed entire lives through the sight of squinting eyes, ammunition live in the chamber. Danger, danger, everybody is a stranger. You have to realize that I'm from a different maker. They say we're unique and the same at the exact moment. Oh good, you're a head case too? How about a coffee and a donut? And we'll go from there. By the way, you happen to be scared for entirely no reason. Seem to be always in despair. Obsess over your hair and care entirely way too much. Use alcohol and drugs as a crutch. And have a person you've only known for 30 seconds as a crush. Have intense regret over chain smoking cigarettes. Suspecting in retrospect that someone must have dosed my punch. Nah, me either. He chuckles, throws a grin out in the open, hoping no one noticed what he's spoken. Shit, that was a close one.
I wrote another song that you probably never hear. The pen I held was crying and the pages showed his tears. The pages fill a book that I've been working on for years. I wrote another song that you probably never hear. I wrote another song that you probably never hear. The pen I held was crying and the pages showed his tears. The pages fill a book that I've been working on for years. I wrote another song that you probably never hear. Sometimes a bottle in front of me serves a frontal lobotomy to vacate from a life of cerebral sodomy. Nullifies sobriety to kill the anxiety. I'm a smoke spewing, smoke spinning son of a bitch. It's a red line in perfect time and put that ignition switch. Crowd pleasing, never season, no gremlin, no glitch. I'm just no up Christmas tree with an iron fist. I rub my eyes and I wipe away the spittle, cause I can't stop looking at the good, the bad, and all that's in the middle. Thinking too much sometimes, I thought too little. In the background plays the world's tiniest fiddle. No one ever cared about what you thought or what you said. Songs you were 2 steps back and they were 1 step ahead. Dreams of better times just running through my head while I lie awake all night inside of a warm, comfortable bed. If I spoke, would you listen? Would you even hear a sound? Or would you care? Or would you care? Or would you simply put me down? Pretend to be my friend until I'm nowhere to be found. No small city, no big town until my heart ceases to pound. No small city, no big town until my heart ceases to pound. I wrote another song that you probably never hear. The pen I held was crying and the pages showed his tears. The pages fill a book that I've been working on for years. I wrote another song that you probably never hear. I wrote another song that you probably never hear. The pen I held was crying and the pages showed his tears. The pages fill a book that I've been working on for years. I wrote another song that you probably never hear. Happiness and security traffic road with lots of signs. It twists, it turns, it bends, it winds. Our place in the sun, that's what we're trying to find. Look in the rear view at what we left behind. Rock it till the wheels fall off, until we crash. 2 tons of steel and it's wrapped in glass. A thin metal tank filled with explosive gas.
It's plot, motherfucker, and we're coming up fast. You're going a mile a minute when you're living in the sickness. Nobody smiling while they're in the survival of the fittest. You're going a mile a minute when you're living in the sickness. Nobody smiling while they're in the survival of the fittest. You're going a mile a minute when you're living in the sickness. Nobody smiling while they're in the survival of the fittest. You're going a mile a minute when you're living in the sickness. Nobody smiling while they're in the survival of the fittest.
as you fall, then it's off to the meat wagon. Fuck it, life doesn't come with a manual. You wanna have fun, yo, and that's understandable. So let's run loose in this bitch like some animals, with fresh rhymes flying out of motherfucking mandibles. Vehicular homicide, with suicide, doing screaming to a die until I fall off my high horse. One thing about music, it can hit you like a Cadillac. It's best to stand back when I sing my verbal battle axe. Plot, yo, watch how we rip a track, spewing up these raps like we just don't eat on Ipecac. So let's get stupid like a trailer park retard, cutting up lines with a stolen EBT card, hanging out with Uncle Daddy having a ball, snorting up meth through a breathalyzer straw. But wait, that ain't math, no, actually it's glass shards from the Trans Am sitting in his backyard. Sorry, but I'm a bit of a freak, sarcastic motherfucker, always tongue-in-cheek. I might sound strange, I might give you the creeps, but it costs a lot of money to look this cheap. Yo, I'm that fallen angel, bending my wings at different angles as the pressure starts to strangle and my feathers just get mangled. How'd I get into this crisis, realizing life is priceless, like evolutionary devices as my body just stands lifeless. Spectre in your speakers, ghost in the machine. I'm in your nightmares, I'm the man of your dreams. Poltergeist coming out of TV screens. The bass hits hard and it muffles your scream. Those who live in the nightmare are constantly dreaming. That's why we find ourselves steadily plotting and scheming for something much more than the sins of blaspheming. It's like this place is just a vessel possessed by devils and demons.
Indiana, I stand with my hands to my side, looking right in the camera as they read me my rhymes. All the sharp eyes of the dark night sky shines on the land that God won't offend. Indiana, I stand with my hands to my side, looking right in the camera as they read me my rhymes. All the sharp eyes of the dark night sky shine on the land that God won't offend. Yo, I take it one time, recommend it one time, take it one time, what?
Plot, we rock a show for a low flat rate and won't make no cream like a low-fat lactate. Human scale, tell you how much the sack weigh, and he write the best rhymes when he's having a bad day. What happens when you realize that your shit outweighs your wishes, and the hands you use to compare are stuck washing people's dishes? It's hard to keep your head up in a life so fucking vicious. They call me suspect because I look so suspicious. A penny saved is a penny earned, and all that money in your pocket, that's just money to burn. And when the bank's full, there's no need for concern, but when you spend your last dime, there's a lesson to learn. I stay self-medicated, I stay dosed up to the brim. I lock myself in my psyche and I don't let nobody in. Drink, remember not to forget, or at least that's what they say. But I'm drinking to forget, remember less and less each day. I see it as a curse, some may see it as a virtue. They say ignorance is bliss and what you don't know cannot hurt you, but I see it like it is. I see the darker side, it causes delusions and thoughts of suicide. So break bread with your family till that shit goes stale. Slumlord can eat the dick because the check's in the mail. You never went to Penn State and you never went to Yale, but you learn them street smarts from the state pit and county jail. Life ain't your limit, say fuck limits and Bailey. Keep moving down the trail until you reach that holy grail. Hitting these rap fans with lyrical backhands until they need CAT scans, gobbling pills like Pac-Man. Stretching shit out of proportion like a bungee jumping fat man. Drop the shit on you like a kick with a jack stand. You know that block can kick it in this post-apocalyptic. Guaranteed to drop the 6, you got it locked and we can pick it. Fully automatic projectile rhyme database specifically designed to light up and spray the place. Watch it sucker MCs repeatedly get laid to waste.
Laid to waste, they fade away like the tracks they make in haste and fail to brace themselves for the sharpened thoughts and pale takes. Like cosmonauts, they lost across the Holocaust. It's close encounters of the third kind, coming with it from the fifth dimension, spitting wisdom from my third eye.
Home is where the hardest, home is where they hit the hardest, home is where the hardest, home is where they hit the hardest, home is where the hardest, home is where they hit the hardest, home is where the hardest, home is where they hit the hardest, home is where the hardest, home is where they hit the hardest, home is where the hardest, home is where they hit the hardest, home is where the hardest, home is where they hit the hardest, home is where the hardest, home is where they hit the hardest.
I'm going home, where the weather is shitty, where I wrote lots of ditties and not a one sounded pretty. I'm going home, where there's problems galore, where all the people are poor and the answers at the liquor store. I'm going home, 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 I'm going
By standing homicide behind you, make you puke your esophagus. Yo, you've been pumped out, clean up the mess. I spit forgotten food for thought that's hard for heads to digest. Yes, my arteries are hardening and heart is beating out my chest, and it's so startling your death will never pardon me. And when we die, it's the art that survives, and it's the moments we don't notice in the days of our lives. So don't cry when I die, cause you're never alone. I close my eyes and reach out to the sky, cause I know I'm going home. Where the weather is shitty, where I wrote lots of ditties and not a one sounded pretty. I'm going home. Where there's problems galore, where all the people are poor, and the answers at the liquor store. I'm going home, I'm going home. I'm going home, I'm going home. I'm going home, I'm going home. I'm going home, I'm going home, I'm going home.
Mainstream cats, go ahead and feast on tube steaks smothered in underwear and skinny jeans. I gobble up painkillers like jelly beans. Smiling pussies on the cover of magazines. Get raped by the label, minus a lube of Vaseline. Cover your eyes, it's about to get spooky, folks. We'll lynching MCs by their own gold dookie ropes. The MC boneyard, yo, we come here often to defile all the corpses and shit in all the coffins. Coming half-ass, ain't nothing but a sin to me. Sweet lucidity from here to infinity. I'm gonna take what's mine and let you give it up willingly. Can't see the bigger picture, they just pick up the clicker. Cause candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. I realize I just polished off the Jameson. I want the world to end considering what sad shape it's in. He won't help himself, so there ain't no saving him. We come together like granny panties and plain bras. Hold the crowd's attention like we're juggling chainsaws. We come together like shotguns and slugs. You can keep the fame and fortune, just give me the drugs. We come together like pistols and bullets from the land of GNR, blind melon and mullets.
In this surrender you will come back to yourself. In this surrender you will come back. In this surrender you will come back to yourself. Experience sensations you never thought possible.
Step inside the mind of Malkovich, the alchemist. Ain't no doubt that it's the mouth that sound and pound you down the way your falcon hits. Hip hop living in suspense like Hitchcock and Siri. I grab the mic and spill my guts like Kawakiri. Release the fury, stomping all the competition near me. It's not a theory, all you mainstream motherfuckers hear me. Bad lieutenant spit 1,000 rounds per minute. Rappers fiending for a feature like they chemically dependent. They reaching for a future they ain't guaranteed to live in. Confuse the situation where no suture may commit it. Horrendous, spamming motherfuckers like canned ham. I can't stand their shit is old and broke like Van Damme. I wanna flip and kick they fucking ass off the bandstand. They grandstand but put the place to sleep like the Sandman. Infinite misery, spitting venom into the lens of the enemy. Injure them mentally, we leaking you linking like President Kennedy. Verbal divinity, burning my sternum like Urban and Hennessy. Urban the ketamine, blurring the curve of the third up ahead of me. Step inside the Coliseum, my stereo sterilize any stereotypical MC breeding semen. Watch me weed them from this entire animal kingdom. Cancerous mandibles, incant man like a camp of cannibals feeding. Homogenized rhymes for cats that's lactose intolerant. Then break you off and feed you like a starving Somalian.
1 2 1 2. Hey, mic check 1 2 1 2. It's that plot shit. It's that plot shit. Astral projection. Yeah. Projecting my thoughts across this whole spectrum. What? Just a little taste of this Midwest waste. When the landscape's displaced like an inbred's face. All you fucking phony ass MCs, shut the fuck up. Cut the bullshit.
Figure 4-leg lock on the floor. I'm laying praying that the cops can break the locks on the door. Shaking me awake and taking me straight into the ambulance. Inanimate, I'm like a mannequin, rambling, ripping off my bandages. Mannequin, trying to figure how I went from being the kid in the picture on the fridge, syringes sticking out my skin. I'm slipping in and out, and now the crowd is gathered around. Set as a clown, 7 seconds in heaven after gagging this medicine down. I used to hate the taste, close my eyes, make a face, but now I'm chewing through these tablets like the lines I erase. Swallowing and then I'm following all of it with a bottle of alcohol and a hollow tip. That's the truth, only 21 grams and I'm losing it. Sitting on my hands, but my mind keeps on moving shit. Trying to remember a time when I was young and I was part of something other than crime. Yo, 765 checking in for probation. Popping more pills than a fucking AIDS patient. Piss test fail, now they're on this trail. Ankle bracelets, hot ramen, watching cops in jail. You wake up in the morning like break yourself, and by the time you go to sleep at night you hate yourself. You've been trying to live your life while feeling fake as hell. You've been going through the motions but you hate yourself. No, my emotions explosive, like I'm homeless, robo tripping in a ditch, stroking off, dark in a box of stroganoff. Don't get off, I know someday I'll show them all, prove them all wrong when I toss these flaming Molotovs. Raining down on Babylon with thoughts to breach the beach at Omaha. Reaching disbelievers, speak the draw that's dropping jaws like Krav Maga. Whisper talk to split your wig like tomahawks. Phenomenon, I'm dropping atom bombs as fast as Ramadan. I'm hitting harder than martyrdom when the car started and slaughtered them in the Quran. The Prophet Muhammad was on. I startled them when I parted the water and started walking the barrio, preaching, swinging a sling and a stone. I'm stressed cause the side effects of this medicine my therapist sold me throws my serotonin levels off like Ordell Roby. You can't clone me, phony rappers hammered up because their style's baloney.
Life is just a joke and death is the punchline. It's time to start living cause right now it's crunch time. So fucking hungry that I'm cutting in lunch lines. Every dog has its day, I want mine in the sunshine. I drink too much, I smoke too much, I think too much, I'm broke too much. Suspect you will such and such, you're losing grip, you're losing touch. While other cats pay to play, I spend my day to day with tailor-made go play the razor blades, furniture barricades, pulling pins on hand grenades. Let him in, he needs his medicine. I hope he's not dead again, stressing like a veteran by traits and needs the methamphetamine, oxygen, hydrogen soluble, acting violent and volatile. They tried to get rid of her, so they're giving her serotonin reuptake inhibitors from the local distributors. She says I don't have feelings, I just pretend to. That might explain all the mixed signals that I send you. And my emotions, I guess I fake them. I got a handful of pills, I guess I'll take them. Limos at the windows to my soul, let the soundtrack take control. Chase the devil out of my skull, it seems my dues are paid in full. I'm just a few strings short of a full puppet, getting paid in beers to act the ass in public. All the while the anxiety makes me sick to my stomach. Poor kid playing kick the can until I finally kick the bucket. If it's hip-hop then it doesn't gotta be hood. You can swallow my bodily fluid. If this is plot, it's probably good. I spot a whole lot of persona non grata, fake shotters who bought a whole lot of knockoff product, talking a lot of yada yada, how they want the whole enchilada, an apple empanada and a glass of horchata. And if you're fucking with plot, man, then don't even bother. If you're fucking with plot, man, then don't even bother.
Yo, 765 checking in for probation, popping more pills than a fucking AIDS patient. Piss test fail, now they're on this trail. Ankle bracelets, hot ramen, watching cops in jail. You wake up in the morning like break yourself, and by the time you go to sleep at night you hate yourself. You've been trying to live your life while feeling fake as hell. You've been going through the motions but you hate yourself. No.
Making sure your system hits Michelin, sweeter like deliverance. Hit you with belligerence, cooler than refrigerants. Making sure your system hits Michelin, sweeter like deliverance.
You can gobble my features like racist pieces. Go ahead and write a thesis on how I drop bombs on your nephews and nieces. Folks be like Jesus. Suspect flows like breezes. When I spit it so cold, it's like the whole world freezes. Straight wise, cracking pips, smacking, carjacking, cracker. The lyrical attacker, watch me shine like fresh lacquer. Talking spray paint like graffiti. Our shit is hotter than the weather in Tahiti. So you're down with the suspect. Roughneck, nuff said. Leaving motherfuckers stomachs upset. Fuck a high school diploma. I'll put your ass in a coma. I'm drunk off mine, pull over and they'll make your speakers pop like the human papilloma. Incognito, we blend into the backdrop. Personifying evil. Satan is just a mask. I catch a backhand if you're giving me back. Taco roll bust you in the mouth with the sock and the padlock.
Feminine anonymity, gram on the triple B, grant me serenity in this insanity, please. Criminal penalty, civil enemy, my family pleads for me to see the light, but I just can't see.
I feel dirty.
Space invasion, about to hit you with the shit like you've been making screw faces at apes and zoo cages. Raise my fader and the mood changes, worse than Michael Jackson, skin pimping and Thriller, feeling the moon phases. My cipher's like a lunar cycle on a unicycle, sticking when I spoke and throws you off my breakaway the title. Head, body, stick and move. I hit the boost so fucking hard it make the engineer spit it too. I got screws loose, my dude, Dr. Jekyll, heavy metal. I could hear the voices echo in a padded room. Jaws of life on a mic, I'm relentless. The path I leave behind is littered with my riddled victims. They haunt me in my sleep, I see them when I close my eyes. This history of violent crime won't come clean, although I try. Pride while I hide in plain sight is my demise. I can't see myself at all unless I'm wearing a disguise.
Incognito, we blend into the backdrop. Personifying evil. Satan is just a mask. I catch a backhand if you're giving me back. Taco roll bust you in the mouth with the sock and the padlock.
Feminine anonymity, gram on the triple B, grant me serenity in this insanity, please. Criminal penalty, civil enemy, my family pleads for me to see the light, but I just can't see.
I feel dirty.
I'ma tell you like the OGs told me. Fuck what you heard, live life and be free. Kill the mic, same way you kill a MC. When you in the house, make sure you in the street. Cause it's white collar crime. When you black out, dollars a dime, Mac out. Stay sharp as a nine, straight street. All black, everything, beat the ding. When I come clean, I feel dirty. If you see me phone Jonesin', cause I'm a phone Joneser. Bud rhyme, good time, lifting with Lona. JJ Dynamite stick, blow up and chrome ya. Then cover your body with ammonia. I'm on a mission, laid like Red Sonja spittin'. I need the green and two-tone. Master P shit, I pee masters. Then drink soda so I can pee faster. I pee Dr. Pepper and see Shasta. I'm Frosty the snowman, so G's has to fall back like money scared. You get it? Got it. I'm funny, weird. Plus I'm all out like your honey's bed. But I switch high pitch while your money's bare. Like Mother Goose cupping, gotta love it. Got my eyes, cross the T, grab my dick and tuck it. Floors with me, and you got beef with Mr. C. The golden child, all grown up, like doomsday speech. Like, give me the nine. This is hell, bitch, that's right. Give me the eyes.
Where are the dead? I conduct funeral services almost daily. Very often, death is that common denominator which equates all men. The rich, the poor, the educated, the illiterate. No difference. It's appointed to man once to die, and after death, the judgment. I'd like to talk with you today on what death really is.
And I see so many faces, and they're walking around with their eyes looking down, cause it's painless to escape this. Although we all, when we go, someone knows what our name is. To be famous, to know the time that we spent and the life that we lived wasn't nameless. Take the stages, getting out, take a bow for the crowd. Great big smile, kid, you made it.
From dust till dawn. There's a fog in the air and it's skin so strong. The sighs on the lips of the wise while the knife tip drip dries and there's another man gone. While the sky spit another comet across and drumming the loss I'm coming across. Like the high wind dry on the cold blown night when the sun long died like it was hung on a cross. And I really don't know if I really have a soul from the path I've stomped in the road. Running full blast from a pitch black past where the gun kicked back from the life I stole. As the preacher reads, his head held high like an alto sings, trying to make sense of this present tense like an 8-year-old peeking out the screen. Now I'm counting sheep, I wanna be pure like a mountain stream, but my body was found on a hole in the ground in an unmarked grave behind an old tree. What I see when I'm dreaming, demons scheming, begging me to free them. Who am I and what is this? Just close your eyes and hit your grit.
Sudden everything goes silent, no longer hurt. Instead I'm violent, this cold hollow feeling takes control. I feel like something's possessed my soul.
Way down low in the belly of the hollow with the flame burns slow. That's where I go, it just takes hold like the hand of the man leading me down the road. When the seed was sown, strange fruit from the tree that the crows feed on. The crows feed on my face, show the lines in the ponds where the sunlight still doesn't shine. It's like a dream where you fall. It's between me and God. Blackbirds perched on top of the church, burning holes in me like a fiend on an arm. Antidepressants next to the buckshot, slugs in a box for the sawed-off spit. The rest of the messages I receive seem to come from some voice in my head that's impossible to run from. Call it mental illness, but to me it's something more. They say that man